Once the chart of accounts has been set up, users will need to make edits to the account connection system. Since Express is a program that allows for immediate recording of accounts in daily journals, it is important to ensure proper configuration. When users open a sales slip or a purchase slip, the program features a system that automatically associates account numbers with the respective accounts. Therefore, after completing the creation of the chart of accounts, users should remember to review this aspect to ensure everything is properly connected. The menu used for setup can be found at 7, Setup, then 5, Link GL Setup. The topics relevant to binding the system are the first two items on the list, starting with the first topic, 1, Posting to Journal Book Setup. The most crucial aspect for users is the first line labeled Link to GL Module. This option determines whether the program will automatically record accounts in the daily journal. Whenever a document is opened from the purchase, sales, or finance menu, the program will automatically save the record. For the program to record accounts in the daily journal, users need to specify their preference. If users wish to enable this feature, they should place a checkmark in front of Link to GL Module. The program has already included a checkmark by default. After setting up the Link to GL module, users must determine how the program knows which daily journal to use for each transaction. This can be specified in the fields provided below. The information discussed here serves as an example of a business transaction. Additionally, users can further examine details by navigating to the menu 7 Setup, and then 4 Document Running Number, which will be covered later. From the screen displayed, users can see topics such as clearing check paid. When users pay off a check to a distributor and the distributor cashes the check, the amount in the deposit account will decrease. The program interprets this as a transfer of money out of the account, and this transaction will be recorded in the payment journal. In the case of clearing check received, when users receive a check from a customer, the amount in their account will increase. The program recognizes this as income, and the transaction will be placed in the received journal. Additionally, regarding depreciation, there is a screen for the fixed asset register, where users can enter relevant details. The program will automatically calculate the depreciation values, which will be saved in the general journal. This is the primary location the program will reference for these calculations. Once users have completed their review of everything, they can click the X to exit the screen. After configuring the program to automatically handle transactions and save them in the appropriate daily journals, the next step is to set up which account number users want the program to utilize during these transactions. The menu to access this setup is 7 Setup, then 5 Link GL Setup, followed by 2 GL Link Account. On this screen, the details are divided into two sections. The left side displays the account names categorized under assets, liabilities, incomes, and expenses. The right side shows all the corresponding account numbers. Note that the account names listed do not encompass all the names present in the chart of accounts that users may actually utilize. Instead, they consist of account names that the program considers to be frequently used. The account numbers displayed on the right are the ones originally provided by the program. Even if users have deleted the account numbers from the chart of accounts or created new ones, these will not automatically update in this section. Therefore, users who have not reviewed or edited this screen may encounter an error message when entering documents, indicating that the account number for the daily journal is incorrect. This error occurs because the program has examined the account numbers in this section and compared them with those in the chart of accounts, failing to find a match. After finalizing the chart of accounts, it is crucial for users to remember to review and edit the screen accordingly to prevent any issues. To edit information, click on the Edit Data command at the top of the screen. Starting with the first account, Retained Earnings, there is a magnifying glass icon next to it. Clicking on this icon will prompt the program to pull up all related databases. Since we are currently focused on the account numbers, the database displayed will be the chart of accounts. This chart of accounts reflects the edits made by users to align with their business needs. Users will need to scroll through the list to find the account number that corresponds to the new name of retained earnings, as established in their chart of accounts. Once the desired account number is located, click to select it and then click OK. This process should be repeated for all accounts. For any account numbers or account names present on the screen but not in the chart of accounts, users cannot leave those fields blank. Instead, they should select an account number that is similar or belongs to the same group. If there are no transactions associated with that particular name, the selected account number will not be utilized for saving. Another important aspect to consider is the suspense account. Typically, the example chart of accounts will already include a designated number for the suspense account, which is formatted as all nines. When users create or edit their chart of accounts, they might assume that this account is not in use and choose to delete it. Alternatively, some users may use the suspense account to temporarily store totals. In either scenario, it is crucial that users refrain from deleting or altering this account. In reality, the programmer utilizes this account to test the system for any incorrectly entered accounts. Users can verify this for themselves by navigating to the ledger account and specifying the account number 999-999, along with the relevant date range to cover all transactions. When users click the yellow printer icon to print, a message appears stating that no data was found, which is the expected outcome, as the suspense account should not contain any transactions. However, if there is data present when printing, users should review the account and make the necessary edits to ensure there are no transactions recorded. If users wish to utilize a suspense account, they will need to create one themselves. If users have checked and confirmed that no adjustments have been made, but data appears to originate from the program without a clear resolution, it is advisable to contact support for assistance. For users who have deleted the suspended account, it is necessary to re-add it to the chart of accounts. Regarding the account number for the suspense account, users are not required to use all nines as originally set by the program. They can come up with the numbers according to their preferences. Although there are some restrictions that the account must adhere to. First, the account number should be categorized as a subsidiary account and the account level must be set to 1. The account should fall under the expense group, and most importantly, the used department field must be set to N. Once the account number has been edited on this page, save the information by clicking the disk icon at the top and confirm by selecting OK. After completing all setups, click the X at the top of the screen to close the working screen.